Hi, my name is Ian Kochever.
And my name is Jason Leach, and we are Four-Eyed Games, the designers and developers of Stellar RFT, a cosmic Euro-style economic race.
In this game, players play as companies vying for a contract for intergalactic goods being brought to Earth. The winner is the player at the game who has earned the most money, and therefore has earned the right to be the sole shipping company for Earth's goods. In Stellar RFT, players start the game with 30 credits, and the one with the most credits at the end of the game wins. The market fluctuates throughout the game as contracts are scored and picked up. Available items shift as they are purchased or cleared out by players. And ultimately, players will decide their own fate as they fulfill contracts using the items that they've purchased in order to make new amounts of credits and ultimately emerge on top. The game will end when a predetermined amount of credits is scored based on the number of players playing. And ultimately, we'll find out who will have the contract for Earth.
So a little bit about the history of how Stellar RFT and Four-Eyed Games came to exist. Ian and I are both residence hall directors at the University of New Hampshire, and we met a couple years ago and discovered our shared passion for board gaming. I think naturally at some point in time you sit down with your gaming friends and say, hey, I've got a game. I think everyone has a game in them. And we did this with a group of people and started this last year.
Stellar RFT is very much not the product of that meeting. Though we learned very quickly that working with a large team with many differing ideas was not for us. So this year we shifted gears and pared down our vision a little bit. We sat down and we said to ourselves, what type of game do we want to play? Stellar RFT is the result of that thought process. So why Stellar RFT and why now? Well, when we were looking at the games we were playing with our friends, there was nothing that was an economic game in the low to mid weight class. There was nothing that we could be as equally invested in as they were.
The other big piece for us was time. Our friends are a little bit impatient, and so we found through various playtesting of Stellar RFT that most games average about a half hour, which was the perfect time segment for our group of players.
So we can't wait for you to give Stellar RFT a try, and we hope to see you at the Boston Festival of Indie Games.
Once again, we're Ian and Jason from Four-Eyed Games.